Regards to immigration and why the UK does need immigration on certain levels, so for example, 20, 30,000 people a year, the amount of immigration we're getting at the moment, which is hundreds of thousands over this year alone, 750,000 was the last count up, I believe. That is far, far too many. And people out there saying, no, we need more immigration because we need it for to run our health services, for doctors and nurses. This is a red herring, and it's actually quite damaging to our society to believe that. The reason why we don't have doctors and nurses has got nothing to do with immigration, it's to do with paying and conditions. And that's the same reason for why anyone isn't necessarily working in our economy. The reason why the government wants high immigration is because it keeps wages low and keeps profit margins very, very high. But that's not necessarily a good thing for the structure of our society. If we are becoming a high wage society, this is a good thing. It doesn't necessarily mean you just allow hundreds of thousands of people into the United Kingdom, because that brings its own problems in terms of housing crisis, problems with health, overcrowded schools, and obviously you've got humans create pollution and you have to process their waste accordingly. So too much immigration is actually very, very bad. The type of immigration you can bring into the UK is countries that are the same as you, what I call level two or tier two immigration, and tier one immigration, that's countries that are richer than you. That's also fine, because countries that are richer than you, people will just move into the country, they'll stay for a few years and move back. Countries that are the same as you, like Germany, Spain, Austria, Italy, France, etc., just as many people come to the UK as would go out of the UK. That's why joining the EU isn't much of a problem and never really has been. It's more of a business administration exercise, really. But when you have tier three countries wanting to come to the UK or Europe for that matter, then that is quite a serious problem, because they come from different cultures and societies. They won't necessarily have the correct skill mix which you desire, and so you're not going to be importing your doctors and nurses from tier three countries, but you are going to bring in lots of low skill manual labour. That's what the current government actually wants, because they want to keep wage demand low, but it's not what our society needs or requires at this precise moment in time.